So we are now starting to bring all the connections together and bring you together. Why? Because it's the AMAs. Ask Me Anything with Robert Hollis, the amazing Robert Hollis, Saturday, March 9th. Wow. We are on month 3 of this 2024, more in 24 year, and we're just happy and pickled tink that you are with us and having a fantastic time. So thank you all very much. Yes, Robert, time to get connected, plugged in, tapped in, turned on, all of that fun stuff. Um, Interesting. I don't know if we are broadcasting to
No, we are.
YouTube. We are.
I'm
Okay.
watching it right now. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, good. Because for whatever reason, something looks funky in the Zoom
Craig,
attempting
I'm
us
you're
gonna.
on my.
I'll
better.
post.
Craig,
I'll
you're
post
better
the
than
Zoom
you
link
think
and
you
lock
are.
it and everything. Craig, you just go ahead. I got the.
All right.
I'll do this stuff with the YouTube.
No problem. Thank you so much. It's already,
Thank
I know
you.
that I've sent the signal there and it looks like it is broadcasting. It's just the link from Zoom that's doing that. Anyways, so welcome everybody. Ask Me Anything. And before we get started, Bill Shoemaker, thank you for raising your hand. Remember, Ask Me Anything means you get to ask a question of a certified millionaire, aka Robert Hollis. And the best way to do that, if you're with us in Zoom, raise your hand. Very simple to do and very simple instructions to do that. You can go ahead and click on the reactions button down on the bottom. Just put your cursor in the middle of the screen. The buttons will appear. You find the reactions button on the bottom or click on the more button, which has 3 dots to it. And then click on reactions and then click raise hand and we will call on you because you are letting us know that you are here and you want to chat directly with Robert Hollis. That's the whole point behind AMA. Ask Me Anything. Or you can go ahead and type your question into either of the chats, whether you're watching us on Zoom or YouTube, and we will ask those questions on your behalf. That's how simple it is. People are coming in and they are joining, and we are so glad to have each and every one of you with us today. Thank you also to everybody who is helping us. Everyone who are helping us is helping us. I think it's is grow our YouTube channel and help spread the message to those with ears to hear. Right now we're at 7,028 subscribers on our way to 8,000. Please help us and share this message with everyone so that we can get out the word to join us. And also, the best way to predict the future is to create it. That was posted by Robert quite recently, and that is why we are here. That is the whole point of being part of the inner circle, where you can join by going to roberthollis.com/join. I haven't posted, oh, yes, it's already looks like it's posted in the chat in YouTube at the very top. So fantastic. Matt is on that. Bless you, Matt. Thank you, our executive producer. We appreciate you for doing that. And now it is time to get this thing going because you are here to find out more about the inner circle, about what we do here with the AMAs because of Robert Hollis. So without further ado, let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Hollis!
Wow, Craig, hostess with the mostest. Hello, everyone. How are you? I love and appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I'm on a scale to 1 to 10 as far as enthusiasm and excitement. I'm right now rocking it like a 100. I don't know how many of you were on the group training that we brought in with all the new people that are coming from another company. And it's mind-blowing for me to actually watch how exciting someone can actually be by altering, changing their life forever. So, it's really awesome. I know for some of you that missed it, I'll make sure to post. But it was just post that replay. I'm just really, really honored and blessed to be one of the people that were asked to be on that training to share with everyone. So, I just think it's again, we keep talking about all the things we're launching. Of course, the Imaginator course, which is really, really important. So it's fun to hear from other leaders that are making $1 million plus a year. And Tom Shalane, I'm saying his name wrong. I know I say everybody's name usually wrong. Dyslexic, So, but I love what he said. He says, "Does anybody want to know what the number one thing is that you need to do? And if you're not doing this, forget it." And he says, if you can't imagine yourself changing every area of your life, and that imagination doesn't excite you, so you're full of enthusiasm, then you're wasting your time. And so every one of us knows times and places where we've been excited about maybe a date, or maybe excited about getting our first job, or exciting and getting a new job, or maybe going to college and getting an education and getting a diploma, getting our driver's license. It's amazing when you get excited by someone doing something, you look at them and go, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm excited that one day what I'm doing is going to change my life. And so you guys see that with our YouTube channel. You see that when people see me and they go, just how many videos do you do a day? They're saying, oh my God, this sounds like work. And I'm saying, oh my God, I found a way to help other people live the best life they've ever had. So you're going, I need to find someone to sell shit to, and I need to find someone to close to get my business. And my thoughts are, wow, I got the wisdom to learn how to alter and change every area of my life. And I just need to find the ones that have ears to hear. So the other thing I thought I'd bring up on that training that was pretty powerful is just let go of the lie. Let go of the lie. The only reason you are not living the best life that you should be is because you're believing a bunch of bullshit lies, and usually a majority of them come from you. So when you see someone like me, you go, I can't be like him. It's like, what is wrong with you? I'm nothing special, but I am a person that has a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of belief in my capabilities, and those beliefs are in helping other people. So we can go immediately into the Q&A. I just wanted to do that as an open statement because everybody wants to know, how do you do this? I want to know, how do you do this? If you get on here, Bill's courageous. He raises his hand. Usually might not have a statement. I mean, a question, but a statement, right? But it's amazing that everyone that gets on an AMA asks me anything and then get on here and want to tell me their story. I could do a separate, webinar for tell me all about yourself. See, that wouldn't be ask me anything. But some people just want to get on here and go, hey, I need to tell you about my life and my story. And this is not story time. This is ask me anything. So, Greg, I'll turn it over to you. And man, I'm really excited to share with everyone.
Fantastic. Well, I see Santa Corky with his hand up along with Bill Shoemaker, but really quick, just want to, those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you could please hit that like button, that's that thumbs up. We'd appreciate it as well because it helps the algorithm and it helps us get the word out to people as well as share the link. Also, please hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when we go on with Ask Me Anything, which is typically every Saturday at 12 noon Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. No, 2 p. Wait a minute. Start over. 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. There we go. Yeah, I know. Jody's having a heart attack. Wait a minute. I'm late. Sorry about that. But, you know, just to make sure that everybody is aware, plus, please don't forget to follow us. We post things up on a regular basis. We have our YouTube channel. We also do shorts. And if you could share those shorts with everybody, it helps us grow and share this amazing message because of Robert Hollis and because of you too, because we work together to help build this and we want to help everybody grow. The other thing I want to share before we get started, Robert, and start calling on people is there are a lot of people who are members that I want to acknowledge. Debbie Desmond joined us with the Imaginator group, and we're going to get that underway shortly. So stay tuned for information regarding that. Kai Au is now back in with us on the Inner Circle. So Kai, thank you so much. And then Melody Ryba has been a member with the Inner Circle for 10 months. Woo! Love and appreciate you. And we love and appreciate our Inner Circle people. They have been with us for a long time. If you see their names on the YouTube, they have a little icon next to their name that acknowledge that they are part of the Inner Circle, and you can join us on the Inner Circle at roberthollis.com/join. Okay, I'm done with the commercials. Let's get things started. Kicking it off for today's AMAs with the amazing Robert Hollis, Bill Shoemaker. Go ahead, please, sir. Unmute yourself and share with us.
Thank you, the amazing Craig Jackman. Love you, brother.
Love you too. Thank you.
Robert, you're just off the chain, man. I tell you, I just love you so, so much. And
love you too. Love you too, Bill. How you doing?
I'm excited. I'm deeply loved, highly favored, you know, just the whole thing. I woke up excited this morning. I'm
good.
I'm actually plugged in. Let me explain. I was watching a YouTube video that inspired me, which is what you like to do, watch videos that inspire you.
No doubt.
It was Lewis Howes, and he had this guy talking about grounding. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but I've been into the health field. And
was it Gary Brecka?
It's when you ground to the earth to get the negative energy. And we don't do that because we wear shoes and we're inside all the time. We're out of the sun. So we have all these aches and pains because all this static electricity is built up in our body. So I thought that was, so anyway, so what I did was I hooked up a extension cord to the wall and put the ground wire hooked on my toe. So I'm literally wired right now. Grounded.
So your question to me is?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got off on a tangent there. I love you, brother. No, I needed your help. My question.
I don't want people taking a cord and plugging it in the wall and wrapping it around their toe. Then they come to me and said, Robert, I was on your webinar, and I go, no, that was Bill Shoemaker that told you.
And he killed you. You got electrocuted. It's the green wire, right? Green for ground. There's my question.
Cut that red or blue wire, and that's it.
Take your shoes and socks off and go outside and step on the ground.
Stand on the ground, get some sunshine.
Grounding.
Right.
Not wiring. Not wiring.
The new generation, or the newest generation, calls it touching grass. So I mean, that's something
right.
That,
they also sell.
Why don't you go outside and touch grass? Is basically
they sell
the gist of it.
A mat on the internet where you can stand on it and it grounds you inside.
I'm not for sale. I'm just kidding.
So, anyway, I'm excited about my YouTube channel, and I was going to change the name, and I want to get like a consensus with our group.
Okay.
I want to name it Meathead, since I'm into the carnivore diet. Now, if anybody has any other suggestions, I know it's kind of has a negative connotation.
I would just say no if you're asking me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of a name.
I would name your YouTube channel either your name or something when someone's seen it, they would go, oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
So I want a part of that.
Okay.
So
Well,
Yeah, I
Lisa
would
Marie
think,
said,
Bill,
Lisa Marie
if you
said,
don't mind me hopping in.
no,
Meatloaf.
I take over.
No, I was just gonna say, if you want to, Bill, like just think about what you want people to feel when they watch your videos, right? And try to come up with a name that gets that feeling to them the fastest way possible. So like how we come up with something like Unlimited Wisdom is, obviously there's other reasons that it's Unlimited Wisdom, but it tells you straight up kind of what area you're gonna be in. And it also like gives off a sense of like relaxation. It's like, okay, well, Unlimited Wisdom instead of that's the only thing that I would see is if it was called Meathead, even though that might sound cool and maybe you can see it on merchandise and all these different things like that. I always think when I think Meathead, I think of like bodybuilders, right? For some reason. And maybe that's just me, but normally
I think of All
it's
in the
like
Family.
That
All in
was
the
my
Family.
thought. That was my
Yeah,
thought.
I believe it or not, I don't even I know the name. I've never seen an episode nor know the show you're talking about. So
Right.
if your audience is people that have seen All in the Family that get the reference. I
Well,
just
that's true.
modern day reference. I
That
don't
is
know what
my
Meathead
avatar. Part of
means.
my avatar. It is that group that knew All in the Family. So
Oh,
Here's the thing about
cheesed
YouTube.
it.
Here's the thing. You could pick any YouTube name you want. You can change it. That's the reason the channel's name is Unlimited Wisdom and Robert Hollis. If you want to go with Meathead and you want to try it out, go for it. No one's going to stop you from doing that. I think you asking whether the name is right or not, or getting an opinion on that before making it, shows that you're not really you're looking for another step to engage, is what I would say. So now it's like in the naming phase, like you've made the decision to do it, but now it's in the naming phase, right? So it's like now I have to decide on a name. And I've been here with stories, I've been here with other things where I'm like, man, if only I had a name for it. Nope, you need to sit down and you just need to start doing things. That's
Maybe
the
I should ask AI.
Honestly, I would do it. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. I would ask AI, I like this, but I want this. This is what I'm going for tone-wise. Give me 5 names that could be good around this and play around with them. Like you want to get something that hits for you. That's what I was going to say to you, Bill, is if you go, hey, Robert, do you think I should name my channel Meathead? We're not naming your channel. And you're never going to fully engage with it unless if it's yours. So like name it whatever you want to name it, Bill. If it's your name, anything that comes to you comes to your heart. If we've had names like Escape Mastery, or we've had other names where we've went to professionals and they've told us, do not name it that. That's not good for SEO. And we did it anyway, still made it a success.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel good.
Well, it's just you have to like resonate with it. It has to resonate with you. So if Meathead resonates with you and you get on here and all of us tell you don't do that, and then you don't do that, and then that's like a reason
I want
not to
everybody.
make it, right?
I want everybody to feel good when they see it.
Well, then I think the GPT will really help with that. Just tell it that like, here's Meathead. This is the one I like, and this is where I want to go with it, and see what it comes up with. Right. But I think it's good to like ask people what they think, but it's like a tattoo, right? If I asked people what they thought of tattoos that I was going to permanently put on my body, there'd be a lot of people that would say, no, don't do that. But it's not about them. It's about me.
A lot of opinions.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I guess I've seen some YouTube channels, you guys, that have some of the weirdest names you've ever seen, like hot ones.
How about Cat Turd?
What?
Cat Turd.
Cat Turd?
He's got millions of followers.
Yeah, see, it doesn't really matter what your name is. If you identify with Cat Turd, then
I know, but what a name. Who would?
Well, we all will think about it now. Maybe we'll go look it up after this. So he did his job correctly. I'm like, what the hell was that? So
I think
no, that's my 2 cents. Is just pick whatever you want. And if you're not really sold on it enough to be like, hey, like guys, what do you think? Then I would just find something where you don't need other people's opinion on it. It's just in your heart. There's certain names that I picked through my life that I only picked because I liked them. Like I didn't pick them because anyone else really. I went to my wife and she's gone like, I don't think that that's good. I don't think you should name it that. I named it that anyway because I knew that in my heart was what it was supposed to be. And I was really just looking at her to validate what I already wanted. And that's something that like I'm so aware of now is like mirror talking. Like really when we ask people what they think of things about us, our thoughts, we just want them to be validated so we can do them. Yeah.
Well, I want it to be in the millions of hearts, not just mine.
There you go.
I like what
yeah.
Matt said. I like what Matt said. You throw something up there and then you change it. Yeah.
Right.
If it's not feeling right, or you're getting the wrong kind of vibe behind it, right?
Right.
You could reshape the word completely, and that's everybody will know you by that word. Right. And all of us could be here 3 or 4 years from now and be like
Yahoo.
Meathead has grown.
Like
yeah.
Yahoo,
Google. Right. Exactly.
Bing.
So there's a bunch of people that were like, hey, Yahoo is a dumb name. Don't name your company that. They're like, well, Yahoo is what I am, and that's what I feel in my heart. So I'm a chief Yahoo. So thanks, Bill.
Yeah. Get on the domain names too. They always have suggestions on there too.
Oh, and the AI ones now. They're everywhere. So .ai is the new thing.
Thank you, Matthew. You're amazing, brother. We're excited
Thank
about
you,
all
Bill.
you're doing and for all you do, man. We appreciate you.
Well, I'm in that same step all the time where I'm like still trying to push myself constantly to move one more step forward. You know what I mean? Like I've been telling people I'm going to start doing my own YouTube content and channel for a while now, and I haven't done it either. Right. So don't take my advice for it other than the marketing aspects of it. I run YouTube channels, but I don't have my own successful YouTube channel. It's about me. So.
All right. Thank you, brothers. Bring it on, Santa Corky.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Bill. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Okay, so just also I want to let everyone know Jody Falcon says she's been a member for 9 months. Jody,
all right,
thank you so much. Best 9 months. Take care of yourself because you're very special to me and yes, to us. Absolutely, positively. So, all right. Coming up next, Santa Corky, and I see hands raised by Mark and Lisa Marie. You guys are coming up. So right now, Santa Corky, go ahead, please unmute yourself and please share.
Thanks, Craig. Thank you. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Corky. How are you, my friend?
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So much going on. Just so excited. Hey, Bill, I'm interested in doing the carnivore thing. I think you ought to call yourself the carnivore survivor. I think people are going to go, what? Because the surviving carnivore. Anyway, that's just my. We split my YouTube. Now there's Santa Corky and Too Naughty, Too Nice because they were getting, anyway. So let's get to my question. Robert, I'm still always trying to clarify the Imaginator coming up. It was this Saturday.
Tomorrow will
Sunday,
be.
Excuse me.
Yeah, tomorrow will be our first Imaginator at exactly the same time, noon Pacific, 3 o'clock. Tomorrow will be our first Imaginator, and
we'll get notice through Robert Hollis.
Believe it or not, whatever link you clicked on for this one will be the same link.
It'll be posted in the community chat on the YouTube channel, and you'll also get a notification if you got the bill. YouTube. Yeah, if you have the bell icon on for the channel, you should also get a notification.
Okay.
That it's posted, and we'll let everybody know as well. So.
And then as far as people outside the insider group and those that have been paid for people, how does that work that I can make sure that my team wants to be there, how to get there? Same way?
Yeah. If you wanted to just tell them to go to Unlimited Wisdom, our YouTube channel, and just click on join and become an Imaginator. And what we'll be teaching, my opening on this is basically it. If you guys want to know what unlimited wisdom is, you can go right now to our YouTube channel, and it's a feature that we have where we talked in depth on what unlimited wisdom is, what an imaginator is, and how to imaginate. And
Perfect.
so I know that totally falls in your brand and who you are, Corky, because there's no more magic in the world than there is from Santa. And a lot of people believe that there's Santa's not alive. And I'd ask you guys to go check out Santa Corky's channel and prove me wrong. So
thank you. Yeah, because I want to put it in my bio for my TikTok channel, because I'm going to say it periodically. So if I know that there's a place in there in my link tree that I can guide them to, I'm going to do that often, because I'm very passionate about this. I'm very passionate about this. I've got another person reaching out. He's a psychotherapist and he's just amazing. And he asked me to be in his, it's like what used to be the Knights of the Round Table or the Inner Circle or whatever. And I'm really torn, because it would really be a good thing, but to this, I have better effect to send it out into the world so that everybody's affected, not just me. And I don't know. Anyway, so I want to make this a real key thing that I send people to. So,
well, thank you. I love promoting you, and I know you love doing the same.
That's how it works. That's how it works. But Bill, still, please get a hold of me. I want to learn more from you and your YouTube. I guess I just go to your YouTube, right, Bill, so far, so I can get an idea and we can connect that way. But I had tried that in the past. So anyway, and I want more success in it. And I know with having a community, it's going to be more successful.
Thank you, Corky. Thank you, Corky.
Successful in a community, but yeah.
So I will message you. I've yet to do my first video on my new topic, so that's what I'm going to do probably today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so I would go to my YouTube for that, but I can message you and we can talk that way. You know how that works.
Yeah, please do.
Today.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for your support.
Thank you. I think that's the only question I had, other than I see Robert, I see you all over the place. I see me with you all over. Craig, you're tearing it up, dude. You're tearing it up. Oh, if you have not seen it's 3 hours. I mean, but our last inner circle just sucked full of gold, diamonds, silver. The whole cavern is that 3 hours is so full of wisdom unsurpassed that you would get on any other group out there. There's no other place I've ever been that I could grab nuggets all through the whole deal. I'm going through it again, looking at it. And if you're not going back through it, you're missing. You're missing. So please don't miss out.
And by the way, you guys got to check out the podcast that me and Corky did, and Craig, feel free to share that.
I'll find that and post it. Absolutely.
Love you, Corky.
Love you too, Matthew. You are just absolutely amazing. I'm not kidding you. I'm so excited to be able to follow you and go. So get your page going, please. Please, I'm craving it. I'm starving.
I know. Why am I being so lazy?
Huh?
No, it's funny.
You're probably busy. Is it lazy?
Yeah, no, what ends up happening is it's funny. I've talked to my dad about this, but it's like, I'm juggling a bunch of different balls right now, and I'm sure you can relate to that. But
I know a ball knocker if you need one.
Right. Exactly. That's why I go to him too, right? But no, I'm focusing very much right now on making things and creating things. There's a competition that Runway is running, and you can put an AI film in. It has to be a minute or up to 10 minutes long. And that ends on the 17th of March. So I'm trying to finish the Farmer animated short in that amount of time, and I'm a perfectionist. So it's going to them on March 16th. So,
oh, okay. Wow. Wow.
But that's the thing is like I'm waking up every day and generating and making new scenes for that and feeling the flow and editing. And I'm just focusing on that because winning that, or at least being a part of that too would be huge for what I'm doing. So
Yeah, that would be a real feather in your cap.
and the
that you
15
want.
grand would help too. So
Oh, there you go.
That.
There you go.
So.
Well, I just wanted you to know you're just like a bag of chips. I just ate a couple of chips and I need more. That's
well,
that's
thank you,
all it
Corky.
is. You're a bag of chips.
You're amazing. I appreciate you.
Matthew Hollis, you can't just have one conversation with him.
No, no. I'm heading
Well,
to
you're going to see a lot
California.
more
I'm
of me
gonna
in the
grab my
Imaginators
trailer.
too. You know, like after I finish the farmer, I'm going to go through the process that I did with the Imaginators on making that. So
Yeah.
that'll be great because I know there's a lot of people out there, yourself included, in your team that want to make animated shorts and things like that. So
yes,
yeah, it'll be exciting. So I'm just going through that process right now, focusing on that. So
awesome.
All right, I'm going to ask you, gentlemen, if you want me to post now. Normally, in under the circumstances, I would post Robert's The Farmer video because it was brought up. Shall I wait until we have it?
You can go
fully
ahead. I don't
produced?
care.
Okay.
Okay.
Robert?
I listen to that.
Which farmer video are you talking about? Are you talking about
old
the
one,
sizzle
the
I
one
sent
we
The
you,
old
or
one,
the
the
older
one-
one?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
one
Go ahead.
where he's in the farmer's
He's got
outfit.
the outfit on.
Yeah.
The bibs.
I almost just animated that whole thing with Animated Fusion and just uploaded it.
Oh, now that
It
would
was
have
so
been
good. I
interesting,
thought
too.
about it. Yeah. And then I
Wow.
saw the computing time to do that would be a couple of days. And I went, I don't have a couple of days to spare right now, but soon I will. So
Okay, so we'll post that shortly. And then, so you'll be able to actually, those of you that are watching will be able to see what we are talking about as with the farmer. But be on the lookout for Matt's new farmer coming up. So that'll be fun.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we had one other thing you were asking about what times would be good to do the unlimited
Inner circle.
unlimited wisdom, or the inner circle different.
Inner circle is different than the Imaginator.
See, yeah.
here's the thing.
So we're looking
our
for a
fault.
time. We're looking for the time that people would like to have an inner circle. Okay, inner circle is the big one. If you become an inner circle member, you're automatically a part of the Imaginator.
Okay, I thought I heard that.
Imaginator starts tomorrow at exactly 3 Eastern, noon Pacific tomorrow.
Okay,
Is that clear as mud?
that is clear.
Okay, cool.
I'll make a graphic for all of that too. So yeah, that
That's
you can
even
share,
better.
make it
I'm-
easier. I'm doing it right
My
now.
team says, Santa, I know you're a paper guy because I print everything. They're not.
That's
They're
my
always,
dad too.
They're like
Yeah.
this, you know.
They're
Everything's on the phone.
always check the community. If you go to our YouTube
I
channel,
print everything.
yeah, if you go to the YouTube channel, well, understand there's trees that are dying for that, Corky. But
That's all right. I live in the Northwest. I get it.
but if you guys always go, Craig is so amazing at posting in the community, and so am I. So if you go to YouTube, youtube.com/Robert Hollis, you'll see on the buttons on there, there's community. And when you click on community, you guys will see what we're doing. When's the next thing? I love posting stuff in there. I posted about Shirley. You know, Shirley's just got her plaque for 1 million YouTube subscribers. She's 86 years old. And so, yeah. So pretty cool.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what a great way to start our AMA. We are just going and going and going, and that's the whole point behind AMA, Ask Me Anything with Robert Hollis. So thank you all very much for contributing, and of course we got more hands that are going up all the time. So let's go ahead, continue. I'm getting ready to post the farmer video. And if you do want to join our inner circle community, once again, ladies and gentlemen, go to roberthollis.com/join. And you can join the inner circle. And we'll, of course, like Matt said and Robert said, we'll have a link for Imaginators 2 coming up. And if you join
and just so you guys know, sorry to cut you off, Craig.
Go ahead.
If I can say what the inner circle is. Inner circle is where you get to meet with just the inner circle members, and you can ask me what is wrong with me. Uh, I will help you in the inner circle get a breakthrough for whatever things are stopping you from creating the lifestyle that you want. And a lot of inner circle people come in there. They're very vulnerable. They're very, straight to the point. And why people love the inner circles for brand new people, you're going to see other people bring up questions that you have, and you'll watch me help them get a breakthrough so they get to the next level. And all of us need that, including me. Every layer of my life, every way that I try to be gooder and gooder takes another, I have to reinvent myself. So there's a lot of people that are constantly struggling with, why aren't things changing for me? It's really simple. You're just not changing. You say you're doing, but you're not. I could give you most of the people that I meet right now, the hardest one, and that's where Corky was. I watched Corky business explode as soon as I got him to knock off all the distractions. People do not want to be led by somebody that's doing 23 things. I got this, I got this, I got this, and then I'm incorporating this, and I'm collaborating this, and this and this. If people are not following you and they're not getting results, it's because you are confusing. And confused people don't do anything. So you gotta, how many people know who Nike is? Okay. What are their words? Just do it. See, I know there's some people that are watching this live or are live or recorded that I guess I shouldn't say this because I do believe all things are possible. But some of you, no way in the world could explain what you do in 3 words. You'd rather shoot yourself. And some of you don't want to shoot yourself. So if someone said, I see Mark's coming up, and if someone said, well, Mark, what do you do? Oh my God, what don't I do? That's not clear. You see what I mean? It's like, I got this going, I got this going, then over here I got this going, and then over here I got this going. And it's like, when you really, really find people, we brought this up the other day. When you really got one thing mastered is when people start calling you by one name. So if you walked up to Bono and asked Bono what he did, see, there's a meme out there that I love. Do what you do so good that no one ever asks you anymore what you do. So if I said the word share, if I said the word Oprah, do you guys understand that there's some people that got one name is because everyone knows what they do? They no longer have to explain it. So thank you, Craig. I just wanted to clarify that.
Absolutely. Thank you. And also, if you want to follow Robert Hollis, if you're watching us on Zoom, you can also go to roberthollis.com/YouTube, or you can click on the join button down. If you're watching us on YouTube, right below this video, there's a join button. Click on that, or roberthollis.com/join. So a lot of ways to keep in touch and be a part of our groups and get messages and things like that. Okay, so lots going on here behind the scenes, so you'll forgive me if I get a little distracted every now and then. Just catching up with messages, keeping up with Robert, keeping up with each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. That's that thumbs up in the video. If you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate you. All right, so coming up, I see Raymond Freeman. I see Lisa Marie Cook. Kai Au just raised his hand, so we got lots of people there. But first, a gentleman who is new to our AMAs, Mr. Mark Engstar. Mark, why don't you go ahead, please, open up and share with us. There we go, and gotcha.
Yeah, hello, Robert. Hello, all.
Hi, Mark. How are you? Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome to the family. Welcome to the AMA.
yeah, thank you. It's nice to be on. And my question was, well, I'm a wealth making opportunities educator, so there's my 3 words. And
Say that again.
a wealth making opportunities educator. That's what I class myself as.
Making educator. Okay.
So,
Do you think, Mark, I know that's not your question, but
No.
to help you, if you said that to 10 people in a row, face to face or on Zoom, what do you think the look on their face would be?
yeah, it's new, right? Because I'm sort of branding myself, but uniquely.
Yeah. But if you say what you do and people go,
Make it simpler.
it's like, so I know you didn't come on here to get, I just know that my goal with people on AMA is, Mark, is to help them do anything. If people ask me, Robert, what do you do? And I say, Google my name.
Yeah, I get annoyed with people that you meet with on social media and they're too lazy to go and look at your profile and they ask you, what do you do, And
Yeah.
of course, you look at it before you even accept them. You look at the.
So I apologize. What's your question?
Well, I'm based in New Zealand and we're limited to what we can sell in New Zealand. Although, I'm globally focused with MDC products, services,
Cool.
etc. But so what would your advice be to someone in my situation?
Let me share something very quick with you, because when you asked me what to share, watch, I will find that link to the training that we did this afternoon, so you guys get it. Oh my God, it's available. So I'm going to post it right now. Copy link and put it in here. So what I'm going to do, Mark, is you and I, if you don't mind, I'll role play. Okay. And here's the stuff that I've learned. The faster that you can get somebody, a lot of people used to call this neuro-linguistic programming. And if I can do 2 things to you really quick, Mark, and you go, oh, I got it. Watch how fast that works. So if you ask me, Robert, what do you do? And I'd go, Mark, do you use Amazon to buy products?
No.
You don't?
I don't buy stuff online.
Because it's not available in New Zealand?
I'm not tech savvy and it doesn't turn me on. It's like I'm not a shopper anyway, mate,
Okay.
And I'm old school too. I walk into stores pretty much still.
So do you know what the word congruent means?
Yeah, like trying to
Congruent means,
something in it.
Congruent would be, let's say that you go to a Rolls-Royce car dealership, and the guy that's showing you Rolls-Royces say, well, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. Do you want to go along? And you go, sure. And you walk out and he gets in a beat up Ford pickup. Would you say that salesman is congruent in selling Rolls Royces if he's driving a Ford pickup truck? No, he's not congruent. So this is where people have a problem with doing brands. So now I'm going to tell you, instead of using the example, what I do And when people watch this video, are all the people that are on it are going to go, yes, 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 yes. And so if you're doing something and you're not doing what you're asking other people to do, why would they do it?
I just had so much trouble as well with the forms, joining people up.
Right.
A lot of the
watch
people
this,
that
Mark.
did,
If I'm building a subscriber base of people buying products from MDC or buying products online, and if someone says, well, what's your favorite product? I don't shop online. I think that's stupid.
well, I can't even get it here, right? Except for one thing. And so when they ask me, and then you're saying, it's a little bit different, right? Me trying to, I've got one thing to sell. I had one thing to sell when I looked at it last. And
so this is my book you can get for free. And when people tell me, well, this is what I'm doing, my very first statement is, wow, how's it working for you? How many people right now have you helped that are making a full-time income and walked away from their job, experiencing freedom? Yeah, then there's something you're doing that's confusing people. So Mark, listen to what I say to people. I say to them, hey, do you ever buy anything from Amazon? 99.9% of the people that I talk to say, yeah.
yeah, because they're in
And
America.
I go, okay. And I go, okay, well, I would find the largest, which by the way, Mark, I think, just be patient with me. Do you know that I have people in over 200 countries? So I think different than you. So when someone says to me, hey, do you want to make a lot of money so you don't have to get a job? I go, yeah. And if he says, well, listen, we got this product, and I go, yeah, but it's not Montana. It's not in Yellowstone, Montana. My biggest groups are in Hungary, Romania, Nigeria. So I'm trying to help you change your language a little bit, because if you do, you're going to help a lot of people. So if people come to you and say, hey, what do you have in New Zealand? You go, that's not my business. I help and serve people become financially set so they can quit their job. So when I say to people, hey, do you buy anything online? If they go no, I'm done talking. I just don't talk to them anymore. Because yeah, it's just, I'm done. They're not interested. All right. So if I say to somebody, have you ever bought anything from Amazon? They go, yeah. And I go, okay, let me ask you a question. When you bought something from Amazon, did it show up at your house? And they go, it did. Did you like the product? Yes, that's why I bought it. Okay, now listen, do you know who sent you the link to become an Amazon free affiliate? No, I don't. So wait a minute. You clicked on a link, created a free account, then you went into the shopping area and you found something to buy. And they go, yeah. I go, now watch this one. Now it's going to get tricky, Mark. You went and put it in shopping cart. And when you put it in shopping cart, this thing popped up. And it says, this is the regular price. And this is the price if you buy it with a Prime membership. And you seen the Prime membership was less expensive than the regular price. And you go, okay, I'll become a Prime member. And Amazon right now has 200 million Amazon Prime members, and they make $3 billion a month, Mark. So this is the way I explain MDC. I say, Mark, listen, I'm going to shoot you over my affiliate link, create an account for free, and then start shopping. Believe it or not, there's a lot of products in there that are better quality than products you can buy anywhere else. And when you go to purchase them and try them with the 60-day money-back guarantee, Then what you'll see is you actually can purchase them with brand bucks and get them at a deep discount. And again, money back guarantee. And what my goal is to do, Mark, is show you how to help people with their buying power move away from Walmart, Target, Costco, and Amazon, come over to the MDC, and by building their own subscriber, their own compounding, once you do that, guess what, Mark? Your products now are for free. This adds an extra $200 a month to your budget. So now I have over 10,000 people all over the world. And because they believe in this model, how many people would like an extra $200 a month US in their budget? And people go, yeah. Well, what does this cost? You can sign up for free. Let me send you a link, sign up for free, and then we'll jump on a Zoom and I can help you with your imagination. Because what would you do with an extra 200? What would you do with an extra 1,000? What would you do with an extra 5,000? So Mark, with my proven system, I've helped 67 people make over $1 million in commissions. And I know that it might sound foreign to you. You know why? Because if you knew what I knew, you'd already have made 60 million. So people hear the way I tell them to talk about the business and they go, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm doing it my way. And I go, great, good luck. Have fun. Because I know the way to greatness, Mark, is the service to many. And if I can say something to one individual and they go, oh my God, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, how do I make money? I reached out to you, introduced myself, gave you a gift to build trust, and then asked you to watch a short video and asked you if you knew anyone that needed to make some extra money. Wait a minute. That's all you did to make $4.8 million with MDC? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to build a brand. It's funny. I watched this on Shark Tank last night, and these two kids were talking, but I'm going to build a brand. And Mark Cuban goes, oh, so you don't want to make money? And then both of the kids went, what are you talking about? He goes, brands are built off a best-selling product. It's a person that found a product, learned how to share that to people, and then built millions of dollars. And now everyone knows what the brand is. So everybody wants tennis shoes. What do they want? They want Jordans. They want Jordans, Mark. They don't go, I want Nikes. People get confused about this brand versus helping people. It's like if you're building a brand, then everyone you introduce it to goes, well, I can tell by your banner, everything that's behind you, the QR code, this is what I need to do to make money. And when they look at me, it's nothing about my brand. It's nothing about me personal. It's about me helping you. So the reason that I attract so many people is I don't tell people, listen, make sure to sign up under me, make sure to get my education, make sure to get my training, make sure to get everything from me. No, I'm saying become a free affiliate with My Daily Choice. So now I got, 3 people in MDC that's made over $1 million. And if you talk to Candace, you talk to Laszlo, Shandor, you talk to the people that I help, they're getting people to understand that most people don't have the confidence, the belief in themselves to create a brand. They don't. They just want to make some money and not struggle anymore. So that's what I do, Mark. And I can send you some videos if you'll send me a a personal message on Facebook or email Robert Hollis at roberthollis.com. I'd love to assist you. And I love to assist you. That's all I want to do. I love helping people. And there's nothing more fun in the world than for you to get up, Mark, and go, hey, I got to show you something. See this icon right here? It says My Daily Choice. Okay, I'm going to click on that. And you get to sign up for a free account. You get the free app, Mark. And then when you click on sign up, it goes into the back office. And then you click on the back office and it's loading up. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the hamburger menu. That's what they call it. And click on reports and click on team sales report. So that's me with over 10,000 people in my group, 1,200 on subscription. And Terry and I made 4.8 million, which is 800,000 a year average for the past 6 years. Mark, do you know anybody that wants to do that?
I'm sure many do. Yeah.
Okay. That's my message. And so if you simplify your message, you're going to get a lot of subscribers. And then when those subscribers come in your group, imagine having 10,000 people right now, Mark, in your group. You know what those people are going to do? They're going to reach out to you and go, Mark, can you help me? I don't know what I'm doing. Now you get to educate them. Now you get to serve them. Now you get to build your brand. Because you got 10,000 people that are saying, help me out, Mark. People just, I don't know if this is a United States term, Mark, but have you ever heard the phrase, put the cart before the horse?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to build a group. If you ask them for evidence, show me your evidence that you know how to help somebody make extra income. People go, I can't do that. So then what they do is they look all over the internet and they're going, how can I do this? How can I do this? And they run into someone that's selling something. And they're like, Mark, listen, you buy my program and you learn from me. The very first thing you got to do is build a brand. And we go, who am I? I don't know anything. I guess I'll build a brand. And then people were like, holy crap. I got servers, I have websites, I have, in Confusionsoft, we called it, or Kajabi, or our ClickFunnels. And then I got my email list, and then I got to create videos, and then I got to do blog posts, and then I got to post on social media. And it's like, man, all this stuff that you're doing, and you're not replaced your income. And
yeah.
So,
I've built my members and stuff to start working with. I'm just getting ready to market to them. I have my 30,000 people so I'm just preparing to market correctly.
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm weird, but I've been doing this for 37 years and made over 60 million and helped 67 people make over $1 million in commissions. And people say I'm weird because I just show my evidence first.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, want to know how to do this? And their mind goes, I can't do what you do. And I go, let me show you what I do. I connect with strangers. Love that name. I connect with strangers and turn them into friends by giving them a gift. And when they say, wow, you gave me all this for free? Yeah. Wow, Mark's a great guy. Now I get them to know, like, and trust me. Then I ask them, hey, listen, what do you want? What can I help you imagine? Yep. Tell me what you want to imagine. Because if I get you to imagine, Mark, I'm going to show you a plan that works every time you do it. Not sometimes. Yep. And so with AI and all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world right now, the person that has the largest subscribers wins.
I agree.
Yep. And so when you can go to Google and put in the fastest to 1 million users, and you see other companies that took years to do it, and some did it faster. And it's funny, I was, let me share this really quick. I think you guys will love it. And so, you know, you look at Google Translate, 78 months, and then Pinterest, and then down here, and then ChatGPT. So it took 2 months to get 100 million paid subscribers. And people call me up and go, "What do you think about email?" I think of email exactly the way I think of phone booths, Mark. They worked at the time that they were. You and I are probably similar of age, and you know the young people don't want to hear about our what we had to do. So when I got in this industry, my mentor said, "Robert, you got to talk to strangers." There was only one way to do that. "Hi, Mark. I'm Robert." That's the only way that I knew how to connect with strangers, is I had to walk out on the street and actually meet them.
Carry your product with you, pretty much. Yeah, I was doing it too. Yeah.
So did that answer your question?
Yeah. Look, it's been valuable.
Please reach out to me, Mark. I'd like to get to know you. I've never met you, and I mean this. I mean this. You can ask everyone on here. You reach out to me and watch how fast I get back to you. Okay. I love serving people, and anything that I can help you, once I understand who you are and what you want. This is not about what I want. You know what I mean? It's about finding out what every day Mark gets woke up, and when he wakes up, he's jacked out of his mind because he can't wait to go out and do it.
Well, I'm like that, right? I'm here to help others as well.
Good. Well, thank you for jumping on. And Pat Dyer, thank you very much for sharing, Mark. And I'm looking forward to helping you, Mark.
Thank you, Robert. And it's nice to be here.
All right. God bless you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Mark, thank you so much, and welcome to the Robert Hollis family. And hopefully, please feel free to join the inner circle at roberthollis.com/join, or click that join button if you're watching on YouTube right down below this video. It's right there, and very simple to join. And we do a lot of things with the inner circle, like we have shared at the beginning of this AMA, and there's more to come. So you get a lot of great things happening there. So thank you so much, very much, Mark. All right, so we got a few hands still raised, which we're going to get to. Kai, Raymond, Lisa Marie, you guys are coming up. Real quick question, though, Robert, first from Ed Medina. And I think he wants a little bit more of a clarification here.
Sure.
So Ed Medina says, is Unlimited Wisdom a rename or rebrand of this YouTube channel and Inner Circle, or a completely different area?
I would say it's a totally different area. Okay, so Unlimited Wisdom is just not me. It's a bunch of people that have been a part of our inner circle. And so it's funny, I was just talking to Mark about this. It's like people wanting to be a part of a community where we're all helping each other succeed sounds better than going to the Robert Hollis channel. You guys will really crack up when I say this. When I was told to build a brand, it's the only time in my history that I didn't do well. So I don't tell Mark, don't focus on the brand. It's I did it. So from 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 years, 6 years, I focus on building my brand. And I've never been more unhappy in my entire life, because It was based on my speaking engagements. It was based on me coming up with new courses. It was based on me advertising to get people to buy that. And then I went into life mechanics. So now instead of an auto mechanic, I'm a life mechanic. And so now I got to promote that. The time when I make money is when I drop my brand and got back involved into a company like MDC. And now I get to help everybody. And so there's a thing missing in building a brand, and that's called leveraging compounding. And so, Ed, what unlimited wisdom is, and I'll soon drop the name Robert Hollis, is unlimited wisdom is going to be a community of individuals that want to figure out how to live their best lives, how to basically monetize their life by doing what they love. And so the inner circle is part of something that we created first. And that inner circle is basically people going, listen, I know what to do. I just don't know why I'm not doing it. So that's called breakthroughs. So inner circle was a name that we added to a bunch of people that wanted to spend more personal one-on-one time with me to figure out how to get unstuck, how to get their hope back, their imagination back, and how to find their dream and go after their dream. And so in the midst of that, we ran into people like Corky and other people that went, the inner circle sometimes has a lot to do with building my daily choice. What if I had 2 million followers on TikTok that are not interested and learning about a business opportunity? Is there any way that we could create that? And then other people like Corky said, and by the way, I know how many children you help, and I want to give to your nonprofit. I didn't have one. So unlimitedwisdom.org now is our nonprofit. And we're raising money to help people all over the world. So I can financially do it. That's what we're going to do it. And now people that are not interested in being a part of a business can now become a part of the Imaginator group and learn how to imagine and put together a plan that they can go out and make their dreams come true. Turn imagination into reality. So, Ed, thank you very much for clarifying that, because now I got a hunk that I can take out and put on my put on my YouTube. Exactly. Well, what is this? What are the three? And thanks again, Ed, for saying that, because don't you guys find it interesting? This happens to me all the time. As I'm sharing with Mark how to come up with a little simple statement that'll allow him to introduce people to him, and then those people will reach out to him. And then Ed does exactly to me what I did to Mark. He's going, wait a minute. You got Inner Circle. You're a super affiliate with My Daily Choice. I see you building a YouTube channel. What's Imaginator? Did you guys check that out? It's like, Ed's smiling, and I'm glad Mark is smiling because Ed asked me. I'm confused. What is this? So thank you. It's like, I think Mark probably knows this as well, is sometimes we teach what we should do. We're really good at telling people, hey, don't make it complicated. What's 3 words that explains you? How can you easily get people to go, I can do that? And then they become part of your community. So thank you, Ed. I hope that worked.
Robert, thank you so very much. Appreciate that. And Ed, thank you so much for the question. And by the way, Robert mentioned about the donations. Now, on YouTube, if you would like to donate to the organizations that Robert supports, it's very simple to do, like Melody Riba did earlier. Always great wisdom is what she associated her donation with. And thank you so much, Melody, for donating. Very simple to do. If you're watching on YouTube, there in the chat, there is a little box below the chat that has a $ with a square in it. Click on that. you can donate, and all of the money that goes into that donation will go to the organizations that Robert supports. Very simple. And bless you and thank you, Melody, for that. All right, moving right along. Lots of great things happening today. Kai Au coming up. So is Raymond. But first, before we get to those two, Lisa Marie, it is your turn. Go ahead, please. Open up and share with us.
Hi, guys. How's everybody?
Hi, Lisa Marie. How are you? Look at
I
that.
am blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved.
Look at that backdrop. Look at that shirt. Look at your makeup, man. You are rocking, man. You're rocking.
No, I'm kidding. I just, I'm gonna make this really super quick. First of all, Mark, I'm super excited to see you here. Nice job for Mark Angstar.
Oh, cool. Do you know Mark?
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
In fact, that's kind of something, but first I wanted to say, Robert, Craig, and Matthew, you guys give us so much value. I can't even, if you are not in his inner circle, ultimate wisdom, you don't, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like Matt said, if you're not GPT plus, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but anyway, okay. So we've been taught by you as of late, I don't join groups anymore. I don't.
Right.
And I just don't. And I figure it's easier. I will like a page though.
Yeah.
I will like a page. But the private group thing, no, I just want, and I even have one, and it's like I'm never even in there. I would like to get rid of that as well. But anyway, I did make a page.
Facebook groups to me are like the big brick phone that Motorola had in Wall Street.
Right?
You know what I mean? It was an evolution. You know what I mean? Man, we used to have like 400 or 500 people joining our Facebook group a week. It was,
I remember. Yeah.
insane. It was totally insane.
Yeah.
And now no one's joining the group. And I post in there and 3 people, and I'm going like, and like we said before, Craig will see something like an AMA and he'll post it in there and tag everyone. And when they tag everyone, then he gets a bunch of people pissed off at him. How dare you message me in a group that I asked to be in?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like what's happened to email. Me and Matt would send out 40,000 people that double opt into our email list. And people are like, how dare you?
Right.
Take me off your effing list. You asked to be on here. You know what I mean? So
right. So I did create the Budeez Place page, and obviously that has changed quite a bit. As far as how you deal with pages since the last time I've had a page, it's way, way different. And I can ask AI my questions. I just needed my FaceTime with you.
Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
Well, I just wanted to publicly say I would like to invite everybody to Budeez Place. Budeez is Budeez. That way we got the website and everything. So
can you make sure to post that Lisa Marie below
well,
here?
see, that's the issue. I can't find
Okay, how is
link.
it spelled on YouTube, or how is it supposed to be spelled on YouTube?
Well, it's not on YouTube. We're talking on Facebook. I'm just going to be changing my YouTube
it's
channel.
all right, how is it spelled on Facebook?
Budeez, Budeez Place.
Budeez space place.
Place. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it.
My rescue farm.
There it
One
is.
of the things that I would suggest is as you build that page, even in the cover photo, I would put your YouTube channel.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So use that page when people find you, but make sure that everything you're doing is driving them back to your YouTube channel.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I
Got
was
it?
going to ask you how to do that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's perfect. So I can do that on the cover.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
And I can understand I sent out a lot of invites that people, because I don't join groups. People, if they don't join, I get that, but I still wanted to invite you anyway.
Well, I think again, I don't want to beat up Facebook too bad. I don't know what they're doing. I don't. So people tell me all the time that they invite me to their pages. I never see the invites.
Oh,
So we assume that when we build a page, that it says invite everyone that's your friend. We would
right.
think that they would get it. They don't.
So, okay. Then that's not just me thinking, what the hell am I doing wrong here?
Yeah, so you send out the invite to Craig and me and Matt and Corky and people on here that love you. And we all just said, screw Lisa Marie. We're not jumping on another one of her pages. That's not happening. So it's sad. It's really, really sad that I got 165,000 followers on my business page. And I don't promote it at all anymore.
Yeah.
So I will make sure to jump on this page. And if I was telling anybody today, here's how crazy Facebook is right now. If I tried to delete my page or my Facebook group, Facebook won't allow me.
I know, me too.
So that's got to be telling you what's going on with Facebook right now.
Oh, okay.
When a
Wow.
company won't allow you to leave,
Right.
they must have go, how can we stop people from leaving us? So don't let them.
Okay. I thought I was missing a huge something here. And okay, that I'm so glad I asked.
I'm glad
so
you
glad
asked
I
too,
asked.
Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So I am going to do
Lisa
a
Marie,
live.
I would love also for people to put, if you can, Craig, put Lisa Marie's YouTube channel, just so you guys know, that's where my focus is. My focus now, I still use Facebook to connect with people, but the first thing that I'm going to ask them to do is go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and constantly, click on the bell so they always get notifications. Quick question, I'll put it in gallery mode right here, really quick. How many of you?
I'll go ahead and do that. Hang on. There we go.
How many of you can put a Y or a yes in chat? How many of you, when I do a new YouTube, do you guys get notifications that I did a YouTube?
Yep.
That is who we want to work with, is work with people that will work for us. Right? I used to post on Facebook and everyone would get notified. Now we got people out there, hey, I'm trying to change the algorithm. Would you please say you're there? It's like, why would people post something saying, is anybody out there?
Right.
Because we know that and it's weird because we know that AI, Facebook is using AI as well. Isn't it funny that, not funny, this is not funny. I say that all the time, I shouldn't. If someone makes a post on my wall saying happy birthday, Robert, apparently that gets to 600 people.
Right.
Isn't that amazing? If you put in there happy anniversary, if you put in there, I got a new job. Hey, check out my new business. Crickets. Wow, that sucks. So here's what I know Facebook is doing. Facebook is eliminating the ways that used to help us, like YouTube is now. And what Facebook is forcing us to do is pay for advertising to get people to see our stuff. And then when we do advertise to get people to show our stuff, then they terminate our Facebook account. I mean, our Facebook advertising. So yeah, I see Mark and other people nodding their heads, Peter and Linda. It's like,
So frustrating.
yeah. So move everything to, if you guys go to unlimitedwisdom.org right now, it goes to my YouTube channel. Not even a web page, you guys. Just takes them to the YouTube channel.
Nice.
There's no better evidence in the world. I wonder what unlimitedwisdom.org is. Holy cow, this guy's got 7,000 subscribers. You see what I mean? They start looking at the videos and they go, wow, wow. So what would be a good video to have, Lisa Marie, on the very first video that they see? Could it be something like, hey, everyone, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Lisa Marie. I've always had a love for animals. And because of that love for animals, you know, I want to leave this planet giving as many people joy as I possibly can. And I know I might be weird, but you know, I can just trust animals more than I can people. And so I want to build a place called Buddy's Place. And I'm going to build this so people can have a place to come to just to hang around animals. And I want to rescue animals that other people would rather get rid of. And I just want to take care of them. So if you'd subscribe to my channel and also make sure to click that bell for notifications, I will share with you every step that I'm taking to make sure to, you know, make as many people smile and feel loved before I leave this planet.
I love that. You know what? I was going to do live on Facebook page tomorrow with a Q&A about what my intentions are with it. But you know what? Maybe I'm just going to go do that live on. No, I don't want to do live on YouTube though, right?
You don't.
Right.
All right. But once you get the video edited to what you like, why can't you upload it to Facebook?
Why can't I do it live to Facebook? Because that seems to be precedence there sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I can edit it. You know what? That's going to save me a couple of steps with other things. So I think that's what I will do.
Lisa, you never ask a wrong question, by the way.
I just love this group. I thank you. And Matthew, I cannot wait to share tomorrow in Imaginators because I think I've only told 2 people because they would look at me like I was I'm losing it, but I don't think so with the technology. I'm
telling you, Lisa Marie, you're going to get mad when I say this, but I know you're going to laugh. Everybody already knows you're weird.
Right.
I don't know why people go, oh my God, you know, people are going to think I'm weird. Now they already think it.
Yeah, so that's cool. Even more so. That's better.
So just embrace it and walk into it.
That's right. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
I love you. I love you, Lisa Marie.
Okay, everybody who's weird, raise your hand. There we go. Weirdos of the world unite. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa Marie. And yeah. All right, moving on. We got a couple of other hands that are up. Kai, you're coming up. Raymond Freeman, you are now going on. So is your camera on? If not, I can go to Kai and then turn your camera on and we will go ahead and take Kai. But or are you going to just do audio?
Well, I don't have video on my camera. I can go to my phone and get on the Zoom if you need me to.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's up to you. Either way. We can do it either way.
I'll just go this way if it's okay.
All right. Not a problem. Go ahead and please share.
All right. One of my questions is probably for Matthew. It's about YouTube. Does YouTube, like when you do a search, because I went in and done a search for Raymond J. Freeman and it took me straight to my YouTube channel. If I was to put keywords for different things like My House of Brands, would that throw up a search also for my YouTube channel if that was one of my keywords, or is it based on some other?
Yeah, so it works kind of like a imagine it being, I mean, it's owned by Google, so it works the same way. So you know how like they rank things on Google based off the stuff that's on the websites, and that's by they scrape the websites with this technology that then allows them to see if those keywords are on there. So whenever any of you guys are thinking about making a YouTube video of any kind, like just think about what the easiest, most searched version of that would be. And you can ask GPT that as well, but that's kind of always going to be the case. So to answer your question, Raymond, yeah, if you did a video on your channel called House of Brands, if anyone on YouTube searched House of Brands, there's a chance that they'll see your video.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so, or any of the other brands, if it was like Hempworks or something like that, if someone searched Hempworks, they'd find it. But keep in mind that that's only if people are searching those things.
Right.
Right. So it's the same with Google, right? It's like most people search not like names of corporations. They ask Google questions, just like they ask YouTube questions. And eventually everyone will be asking AI questions. So it works this way. If you're going to make a video, what would you rather say, here's all the reasons why you need to do this? Or would you write the video, the top 10 reasons why you should do this? Because the reason you would do the top 10 reasons why you should do this is that's something people search. They'd search, okay, I want to become a contractor. What's the top 10 reasons why you should become a contractor? Or how-to videos, right? Instead of how this thing works, how to cure this, or how to help animals with this, or whatever. You'll see a lot of the terms that way because that's the things people actually search, right? Like if I went on YouTube and wanted to learn how to do YouTube, I would type in how to learn how to do YouTube, right? So then there's a bunch of people that are ranking on those videos, how to learn how to do YouTube. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir. And my next question is for Mr. Hollis himself. I like that.
I giggled, Raymond, because Matt is Mr. Hollis.
Uh-oh. Well, all right, Brother Robert. My question is, y'all talking about the Facebook and the Facebook pages and managing them and all this, and Facebook is changing. And I'm not bragging by no means, but I've been a technical support for an organization of over 150 pages for about 14 years now. And there is a way to manage 150 pages all from one spot and do it easily. And that's called Meta Business Suite. Because Facebook, like you say, is changing. They're changing their pages, they're changing their groups. And I believe they're all moving toward Meta Business Suite for management. And if you don't know anything about Meta Business Suite, you're behind and need to catch up because that is the fire tool. But my question is, I have, my personal Facebook profile, Raymond Freeman. And then I also have a public figure page, Raymond J. Freeman, which has a different profile picture so I can keep them apart myself. And and it also has a private group. Or no, I think it's a public group. But anyway, a group tagged onto it, connected to. Now, in your opinion, because I have a little over 2,900 followers on my profile page, my main profile. And on my page itself, I may have around 400 followers. I'm not sure. I hadn't checked that lately. But in your opinion, which way would it be best for, me and my brand? Because I'm branding Raymond J. Freeman. I know some people say don't do it. Some say do. That's how I'm going to do it. So I can Raymond J. Freeman.
Right. Well, here's me telling you, like when people tell me that, I go, well, if you looked at my, giving it forward, Robert, Facebook.com, giving it forward, I don't even look anymore. But I think it's got like 34,000 followers. And then if you go to Facebook.com/Robert Hollis Senior SR, I think I got 165,000 followers. And then if you go to my group, my Facebook group, Raymond, I think I have 40,000 people on that group. And so I did what you're doing when Facebook was hot. And if you go to any of my pages, I tell them to go to my group. And I'm just telling you right now that I'm getting 0 results. So to show you how committed I am, and it was the end of 2021 that I decided to do a Facebook Live video. And Raymond, if I missed 1 day or 2 days the entire year, I'm committed. I do what I say. And I did that. I did a video every single day on Facebook and was getting 0 results. 0. Because Matt and I know how to measure the analytics, right? And so all of a sudden, I started seeing a lot of people that I was following that they just wasn't posting on Facebook anymore. But then when you looked at their links was sending them to the YouTube channel. And that's where I started saying, oh, I get it. So why they made the changes they made, Raymond, I don't know. But I know that when they made maybe what they were trying to do, I think this is what they were trying to do, because you guys remember this, is like Facebook tried to, okay, we're going to do Instagram to try to keep up with, Twitter and all these other platforms, Snapchat. And then all of a sudden TikTok comes out. And I can guarantee you, if Facebook could have looked at their graph and it goes like this, and then it just goes whoop. And it's like, now all the young people are not using Facebook. Matt doesn't use Facebook at all. Kyle, he's 30. I go, if I sent you a message on Facebook, he goes, I don't ever check my Facebook. So I'm just telling you, whether you're building a brand or whatever you're doing, people are all right now I'm talking people like, Joe Rogan, Bill Maher, Tucker Carlson, the biggest names are not only leaving TV network, they're focused on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And so that would be the thing. You said join this meta thing. My feelings are, if you're not focused every day driving new subscribers to your YouTube channel, you're the one that's missing out.
So now there's one reason that I pretty much have to stay on Meta, is that because there's.
How's that working for you, Raymond?
It's working good for my network of my ministry. Our ministry is the pages, over 150 pages that we have a group of administrators on, and it's working really good for me to help manage those pages.
So tell me one thing that you do on Facebook where all your followers show up and learn from you.
The one place, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my YouTube, because I do send.
Oh, thank you.
My YouTube, which I don't
have
on there. but with my ministry, like I said, there's still a lot of old people. No offense to the people over 56, because I know at 56 you're not old, because that's what I am. But
yeah, but old people, Raymond, will go to YouTube if you show them how. If you give them a value of doing it.
All right. Well,
so Raymond, when I share this with you, please don't be offended, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm hard to be offended.
Okay. when I do AMAs and I do inner circles and people go, well, this is what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't want people confused. So when people tell me, well, listen, what I'm doing is I'm doing this, and I'm going, great. So you just told my whole audience, and you also told all my followers to do something that I'm telling people to do.
I got you. I'm in the wrong chat to be talking about that, right?
And hey, how many put a 2 in the chat if you've ever shared with the group what you thought was working and I corrected you. Bill right away. Look at all these people. So what we do, Raymond, is we only can do as good as what we know. You know who Maya Angelou is, right?
Who?
Maya Angelou.
Mm.
And it's just a really incredible writer. She's just written some of the most incredible stuff. And she says, you can do better when you know better.
Oh, yeah.
So
well, I didn't
if
know
you would have
that.
contacted me a year ago, just a year ago in August, you would have said, hey, Robert, what should I be doing? Everyone tell the truth. I would be going, listen, I'm doing a Facebook Live every day. So it's changed in that 1 year. So what am I doing now? I'm 100% focused on Matt teaching me how to use AI to impact and help as many people as I can. And there's going to be such a group of people, Raymond, that are going to be just standing around twiddling their thumbs, wondering why nothing's happened on their Facebook profile and nothing's happening on their groups when the train's already left the station. It's like I was telling my wife this the other day. It's like when you show up, say like you're going to take a subway or you're going to show up at the airport. What if you showed up at the airport, Raymond, and no one was there?
Yeah, I'd like, hey.
And you go, where did everybody go? And they go, people don't spend hours in an airplane anymore. They spend 45 minutes in a SpaceX. It flies up, lands in 45 minutes in any place in the world. Why are you still using airplanes? I guess I just didn't know. And I think you guys are getting this. It's like, there's still people that take taxis. There's still people that, rent hotel rooms instead of Airbnbs. There's a lot of people that are unaware on how fast the world is moving. And I just don't want to be left behind, Raymond.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I joined your inner circle.
I love you, brother. I love you, brother. And if you'll reach out to me personally, I know we talk all the time, but I'd like to know more about your ministry, because some of the largest ministries in the world right now are streaming on YouTube, and they, without getting preachy, you guys, all right, when churches and COVID came out and it forced the churches to use Zoom and YouTube, they're saving more souls now a week than they used to a year. So instead of being about your brand and being about you, if the goal is to save souls, then why aren't you touching billions of people? There's 8 billion people. And if you want to watch what the billionaires are doing, Raymond, if you look at Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk, and you don't have to like these guys. Do you know what their number one goal is 24 hours a day?
What's
to
that?
get more people connected on the internet. There's the war. So people don't know that if you go to SpaceX.com, that me and Matt looked at this the other day. It's like he's got like, I don't even want to say the numbers wrong, but I think he's already put 8,000 low altitude satellites in the air. So in a blink of an eye, you can go right now to, I forget, Matt, what's the name of it? Linksys or something?
You're talking about Elon Musk's satellites?
Yeah, his internet service.
Starlink.
So people don't even know right now, Raymond, that they can go to Starlink, get a modem that connects to one of his satellites, and have high-speed internet. And he's not advertising it. He doesn't do commercials or nothing. But overnight, the world will be, his goal is to get 8 billion people on the internet.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that Starlink either until
Yeah.
just now.
And so these guys, you know, when you look at people that have all the money in the world and everybody thinks they're in a space rocket contest, you know, because that's the QAnon people. It's like these guys got billions of dollars. Why are they just creating rockets? They don't know that every rocket that goes up is dropping satellites because they want to control. They want to connect 8 billion people. And everyone else right now, including me, was like, I sure wish I could get more people to be friends on Facebook. These guys are trying to figure out how can I get free internet service to 8 billion people.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing a little more training on YouTube instead of Facebook because, like I say, you know, we don't get as many replies, and I have so many notifications coming in. There's no need in me trying to keep up with my notifications because they just come in the morning. I wake up, they're 99 plus, you know.
Yeah, you guys are going to watch something change probably this weekend. But my goal is to take all the stuff that I have on Facebook, including the cover photos, and they're all going to be pointing to unlimited wisdom on YouTube.
Cool.
So, and Mark posted in the chat that he uses Starlink. You know what I mean? That he looks like he's got a pretty clear picture. So, beaming in from New Zealand, I appreciate that, Mark.
All right, Mr. Hollis. Well, Robert, I certainly appreciate your info, and I will be contacting you personally. And
Awesome.
I do want to express that Mr. Robert Hollis is the man. And if you're not in his inner circle, you're being left behind. Come on, people.
Well, Raymond, God bless you forever, and I just love your heart for God. I love your ministry.
Hey, I have
Raymond.
something quickly to show you guys before.
I was going to ask you about that.
It's not,
Go
it's
ahead.
not, yeah, I'm not, I'll show you something
There we go.
after maybe.
No, go ahead.
If
I've
you go
got
to
you on.
roberthollis.com/AI, we have all the AI tools we use, but I've also added a whole new spot down here, and I'm going to shoot a video on this very soon. I've just been busy, but these are actually the steps to start a YouTube channel and what to do. So if you just go to roberthollis.com/AI, I'll run through this really quick. Download these 3 apps on your phone. You do not need a PC to do, or a computer to do any of this. You can start a whole YouTube channel without those things. So download these 3 apps, the ChatGPT OpenAI app. Make sure it's by OpenAI. The YouTube Studio app, which is what you're going to use to start and run your YouTube channel and look at your analytics on your phone. And if you have an Android or iPhone, these apps exist on both those things. That's the reason I'm not linking to them. And then CapCut is what you're going to use to edit. And the reason I brought all this up is I've actually had a couple of people reach out to me and go like, I don't know what the step-by-step process of starting a YouTube channel is, but I want to do it like sooner than you're doing training on it. Like I'm chomping at the bit. I want to do it now. So I've been writing this out and sending it to people. And I'm like, why don't I just show this on here before we get off of here? Say I added all this on there. So you'll see here that I say that get the ChatGPT app first. If you have any questions about the other apps, YouTube, how to do things, ask ChatGPT. Ask the ChatGPT app how to do it. What's cool about AI and the app in specific is just like Lisa Marie said earlier in this, it can actually help you with it can answer these questions before me and my dad can for you. And that's what I've been telling people. I'm like, it's way faster at responding than I am, right? If you're looking, and Lisa Marie can attest to this probably, but it's like, I'll sometimes go a day or two before I get back to people because I'm busy. So like, I can't always get your questions answered in the way that I would love to. And as we get bigger, that becomes impossible. So I'm going to try to refine this and make it easier and easier and eventually shoot a video on it. So you'll want to get those 3 apps. And you've got the phone that you just got the 3 apps on. That's exactly what you're going to use to shoot your video and your audio. It's the same device. So you're going to use your phone, shoot the content you feel like making. You're going to edit it in CapCut, and you're going to upload it using YouTube Studio, and just do that as often as you feel like it, right? I recommend if you want to start a YouTube channel, one of the things that's not on this list that I've said in the inner circle is pick the 3 YouTube channels that you watch the most, you love, you enjoy the most, you want to be like and imitate, and research them. What are they doing? How often are they posting? What do their thumbnails look like? What are their titles look like, right? How often are they doing pitches for things? Like a lot of these things are good to know, right? Because these people aren't your competitors, they're your roadmap, right? You're not competing against them, because in the space of YouTube, their videos, if you do things correctly, their videos will be the videos that promote your videos.
Yes.
And that's what's so great about YouTube, is that you can actually piggyback on the creators that are already making content that you love, that you want to be a part of, and you can make your own content and spin it. And one idea for this is to take those 3 channels, take 2 ideas from each of them, and try to mix those ideas together in your own way. If you have a hard time doing that, refer back to the ChatGPT app. Say, these are the 4 ideas that I have. What would be a good mixture of these ideas? Because ChatGPT will, believe it or not, write the whole script, the title for you. And if you have ChatGPT Plus, it will make the graphics and the thumbnails for you as well for your YouTube channels. So it's very, very powerful. And I say that in here, it's by far the most powerful tool on here. It's the tool that's revolutionized the way we do things. I also linked a bunch of tutorial videos that I recommend. One is for CapCut on your phone. The other one is for YouTube Studio on your phone. You can watch both of these videos and they explain how to use those apps. And then on the bottom here, after I say it, it might be wise to watch a ChatGPT tutorial. I actually linked one that I found that I thought was really, really good and informative without being like too technical, right? He does get into some of the technical aspects of GPT and how it works, but you don't really need to know those things on how to work it. It's just, if you know how to prompt it, this is like the power of Google or any of these tools before GPT. If you know how to communicate with this tool in the best way, you'll get way better results than people that don't know what they're doing. Believe it or not, there's a whole new job that exists. You can go on any website that does jobs, right? LinkedIn, anything. There's a whole new job that exists called prompt engineers, and you can Google this. These people are young, learning this technology, not going to college, and landing $200,000 to $300,000 a year jobs at tech companies. And they're replacing the software engineers, because now AI is getting to the point where it's doing all the programming, and they really just need people that know how to communicate with this technology and get the most out of it. That's always been the case with technology. So it's like, hey, if you know how to use editing software better than somebody else, you're going to land the job, right? This is the new editing software, because it can help you write a book, if you wanted to use it. So I linked a tutorial on how to learn how to master ChatGPT in 2024. I will say to you guys, I will try to update these tutorials as often as I can. If things seem off in these tutorials, it's because these apps change almost daily sometimes, and they split test. So that means some of this stuff is going to look different in these videos than it will look for you, because maybe you don't have things unlocked or whatever it may be. So keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated by not seeing those things. Just know that as you grow your channel, they'll exist. We just got the ability to gift subscriptions like the other day, and that's something that we haven't had until the other day, and we've been doing this for a bit. I also recommend subscribing to the vidIQ YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has a bunch of tutorial videos on how to make a successful YouTube channel, from
I've
editing.
learned so much. I
Me
learned
too.
so much from that.
And they post all the time. And if you want to take it to the next level, up here I link vidIQ. You can actually get a plugin for YouTube that allows you to change the titles of your videos and figure out, like, say we have certain shorts or whatever we want to do, right? You can change the titles of those things and get recommendations. So that's pretty cool as well. If you really don't know what to do, but you can use ChatGPT to do those things as well if you don't want to pay for vidIQ. It's just better if you want to get in the analytics of it. So I just wanted to share all those things. roberthollis.com/AI to see all these tools. I write a little bit about each one of them in here. If you're new to this list, I'm always trying to update this. I just put instant chapters in here because this is something I shared with Corky's team. If you guys are doing podcasts, if you're making long form content and you don't have chapters, and what I mean by chapters is like those parts of the video that you can click to where people know where things are. To do this, you just find the timestamps and paste them right into the description of the video. This tool that I just linked will do that for you. You just click, you put the YouTube link in there, you click make the chapters, and then you click copy and then paste right into your description, and you'll have them. So you'll see that even on this AMA, and that really helps with the algorithm nowadays to have those chapters. So there's an AI tool that makes that really easy for you. So I'll keep updating this with new tools all the time. And this is just what we use. So that's all I got to share right now.
Thanks,
And
Matt.
everything
Oh,
that
should
Matt-
I?
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Matt.
Sorry, Craig. No, go ahead,
No,
Craig.
All right, I was going to say, and everything that Matt has shared where it was a specific link, I have posted in the chat, unless it was part of the roberthollis.com/AI. So it's in both YouTube and it will be here in the Zoom chat. And the description below on the YouTube channel after the video is completed. Go ahead, Matt.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, it's always like something you have to push yourself to do, like get started with this stuff, myself included. Like we all struggle with those things, but I'm just learning that the more you just keep yourself in a creative place and not don't think so much about like what you're creating or the impact of it, because you can't control that from the external factors, right? Think about why you're creating, why it's important to you, why it drives you, and keep doing it. You know, nobody becomes successful at YouTube by posting 2 videos. You have to post a lot of videos. And that means you have to be passionate about what you do. Like people want that as a career and they're working hard on it. But it's finding your niche, finding the people, your community that can help you grow. So hopefully we can help you do that as well. I'm going to show you guys one more thing, just because I feel like it. I did a small like sizzle video for the farmer.
I love you, my
And
son.
and I feel like I just said all that, and I'm like, you know what? I should share some of the process a little bit more that's going on, just real quick, if you guys don't mind.
Put them, everyone. I know we haven't done an Imaginator meeting yet. That's tomorrow. But I want all of you to put on your Imaginator capes and let Matt take you on a little trip.
Because I'm gonna show you guys how to do these types of things. So this is just a sizzle for it. This is not the completed version. It's more of like a 1-minute trailer. You guys won't have audio for this because I'm still working on the audio, but there's sound effects and music and all different kinds of things when I'm ready to upload this. So you'll just see like a lot of, and all of this is AI done stuff, right?
So this is all based on the principle of the sower.
Yeah, the parable of the farmer and the sower.
Yeah, parable of the sower, that you got to sow the seeds, you got to take care of the soil, you got to keep the weeds out, the thorns that are choking out the fruit. If you don't weed the plants, they're gonna die. But yeah, Matt created this, and this is gonna be part of his little contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in and see how it does, So yeah, it's still a work in progress and stuff, and AI is a ever moving tool, right? So every single couple of days I get the ability to make that just a little bit better. And if there wasn't a deadline, I would keep working on it, but I love deadlines for that reason, that I'll actually finish this and get it out the doors. I have to. So yeah, thanks for checking it out, guys. And I plan on sharing how to make things like that in the Imaginators and stuff like that. I hope you guys do that. So
thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Thanks,
everybody.
I love you, and I'm so proud of you. For those of you that don't know the parable of this sower, you can look that up. Craig will probably find it faster for you. Jim Rohn is the first time that I ever heard that. And there's been one phrase that I was blessed to add to that. I always tell people all the time, anyone can grab an apple and cut it open and take the time to count the seeds in the apple. but only God knows how many apples are in each seed. So, all of us think that, we can't do anything. But if we knew how to plant seeds and take care of the ground, we could we could grow one apple tree, and then we got to take care of it. And then as the apple tree gets old enough to produce apples, we could use the seeds out of those apples and sell the rest and make enough money to be able to plant another tree. And so, just like Matt said, every one of us gets overwhelmed, but we don't realize that the person that usually owns some of the largest orchards in the world, apple orchards in the world, were people that inherited them from people that took the time to plant a tree and take care of a tree or work on an orchard and make enough money to end up buying that orchard. So, it's just like this business. You see my back office, or you see our YouTube channel, but I look at Mr. Beast's YouTube channel, and he just went over 200 million, subscribers and makes millions of dollars a month. I can't look at Mr. Beast and go, I'll never do that. I just got to put one video up as consistent and always as I can. You build a brick wall, one brick at a time, and just be very present when you're putting that brick in. And then one day you show up and you realize you got a half a brick wall. And then before you know it, you got a full brick wall. And it's like, everyone's like, I could never do that. Yeah, because you never took the time to learn how to do one brick.
That's what's so great about this process too, is like you go at it piece by piece, and that's brand new, like I think it's interesting because what I'm showing you guys is something that's like consistently being changed every single day. And I can't wait for you guys to be doing the same. It's like that parable has mattered so much. As I'm making this, it's so interesting that I'm making something based off of the parable, and it's kind of forcing me to stay consistent in making it to reach that deadline, right? I'm having to work on it all the time to get it there by then. So I'm 11 days away or something like that. Okay. I'll see you guys later.
A scene at a time, right, Matt?
Yep.
And
scene at a
people, it was funny. I always heard this story. I should check it. But Charles Schultz, the guy that started Peanuts, people don't realize that started out as 3 things in a newspaper. Okay, I got to draw 3 different things with 3 different captions. Can you imagine doing this in almost every newspaper in the world because he was licensed by everyone? And then one day someone went to him and goes, do you think that you could draw more than 3 scenes so we can actually do a comic movie? And man, I keep messing this thing up. How many frames per second is there in a movie?
Well, normally it's 24 frames per second. Is what you're
24 frames per second. Did you guys hear that? So when you watch Charlie Brown, and we all watch Christmas Time is Here, so we all watch this Peanuts, thing every year. Do you guys realize how many single frames went into creating that 30-minute or hour show we watched? Holy cow.
Or as Raymond posted here in the Zoom chat, Walt Disney, especially with his movies back in the 1930s.
Yeah, Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. I love you guys. Matt, you rock, man.
Hey, thanks. You do too. I see Kai's got his hand
allowing
up.
me to be a part of your world.
No problem.
All right, Kai.
I'm glad you are.
Do we have time for Kai?
I always have time for Kai.
Then we have time for Kai. Master Kai, open up and please share with us.
Hey, Robert, thank you for everything that you have done and helped through this whole past week. It was been chaotic, but made it through. I'm in the clear now, so thank you very much. You are you're just a godsend. I mean, from the bottom of my heart.
I love you, brother. You're a fighter, man. You're a survivor, man. I know we all go through life, and like you heard my story. I'm sitting by myself with no one around me, no electricity on, and in my apartment. There's sometimes in our lives where we feel like there's no way we can go on, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, brother.
It's funny because like I was talking about the situation with Becky, and her first response was, "Is Robert your father figure?"
Wow.
And I'm like, "Are you playing psychic?" So, but okay, I actually have really two quick questions.
Sure.
I have to reinstate myself with the inner circle, but I noticed that the price has increased by only just $2, whatever. Is that because of adding the Imaginators to it, or is it something with Apple Pay that's different?
I don't know the answer to that question.
I actually, as
Go
far
ahead.
as that goes, Kai, I recommend anybody on here, right? If you're going to subscribe to us on YouTube or become a member, it is much better to do it on your PC or your Mac and not use the App Store to do it, or through the app, than it is, because that money then gets, Apple adds stuff onto it when it's sold on the marketplace on Apple. And they do that for a lot of those subscription things. So when you subscribe to something through like Apple Pay and stuff, they're taking their little bit, and then YouTube's taking their little bit. I'm pretty sure we still get the same amount, but you might get charged more, which is not what we want.
Yeah, I did notice I get charged for more, and I did not even realize it went through Apple Pay, because when I first paid it, it was through Safari, and it went straight to YouTube subscription instead.
Yeah, trust me, Apple wants their extra couple of dollars, so they're gonna push you to pay with Apple Pay on your phone. I've noticed that a lot. It's like I'm on Instagram and they're like, "You sure you don't want to buy this with Apple Pay right now? Just click the button, please."
Yeah, so, I did not even realize I paid with Apple Pay. It just like totally straight, and I just like clicked the button, and also I got a receipt from Apple Pay. I'm like, wait, what Apple Pay? What the heck?
Yeah,
Apple right now is in high gear now that Microsoft went by them as the biggest company in the world. So they're probably
well, as they say in Italian,
I mean, they believe it or not, right now, like Apple is announcing all the time, right, that they're like, listen, Siri is going back to the drawing board, and what we're going to come out with next year is completely different than anything with AI that you've seen. And if I had to make a guess, glasses with augmented reality with AI in them, that kind of exists, but not really. And I could see them being the ones to do that. So we're all gonna be wearing glasses talking to our AIs.
I'm sorry, Robert, what did you say?
What was your other question?
Second question is, when you are dealing with I just went on a brain fart. My second question.
If you were going to ask me, how do I deal with undesirables and uninterested people, I was just going to say I don't.
No, that was not a quick question. How do you deal with somebody who actually is, for example, like, well, I'm just going to throw it out. Like, Becky and I are trying to help Molly start her YouTube channels and all that. How do we explain something as basic but also complicated to a child that would actually respond to what you or what we are doing?
Explain it to me in a different way. I didn't catch it.
Okay, well, Molly is trying to start her YouTube channel. She's only 10 years old. Becky and I are like kind of brainstorming. How do we explain all this and how to get her started without confusing her? How do
Ah,
we use child language?
okay. Albert Einstein was the first person to say, that if you can't explain this to a 6-year-old, you listen to the way he said it. If you can't get a 6-year-old, I believe, to understand it, you're too complex.
That's why we're
So,
trying to simplify.
so you notice when I said to and it didn't work for Mark because he's in New Zealand. But what I do to people to make it really simple is I go, do you know what this is? Because my grandkids know what this is. All right. And the other thing that my grandkids know, if I send them this in this little package, my grandkids that are very, very young also know how to use this. You see what I mean? So I always say to them, hey, listen, let your other grandparents and let your mom and dad buy you and let Santa bring you whatever you want for Christmas. And then you get a hold of me the next day and we'll go to Amazon and buy what they forgot. And so they get that. They immediately get that. And so we do on Zoom, and they go into Amazon with their gift card, redeem it, and start buying stuff. And I get to be there with them while they're doing that. So that's the simplicity of how you got to break it down to people. So if people said to me today, what do you do? I would say, I teach people how to monetize their life. What is that? Have you heard of affiliate marketing? No. Let me send you a short video on affiliate marketing. I don't know if you knew this, Kai. You can be an affiliate with Amazon. You can be affiliate with Tesla. You can be an affiliate with Microsoft. You can be affiliate with Walmart, CVS. And all that means is you get to become an affiliate for free. And then they will teach you how to send an affiliate link to somebody with the product that you'd be willing to share with somebody else. Like, I think MDC has the best shampoo on the planet. Really? Yeah. Money back guarantee. Here's my link. Oh, by the way, if you want to try it with a money back guarantee, don't forget to buy brand bucks to get it cheaper and less expensive. And then you could actually go on a shopping spree with over 12,000 products that we have in the US. So is there anything that I said there that you didn't get?
No, absolutely. It's very, very basic.
So now, how do you handle questions? See, because there's only two people. One person that goes, wow, hi, thank you. Send the link over. That's the people that Robert Hollis talks to all day. Because I don't spend any time with the people that are like, I got a question. Yeah? What if you steal your Wi-Fi from your neighbor? Has any one of you ever had people ask you some of the most stupidest freaking questions on the planet? Why do people ask questions? Because they're not interested. Don't you guys get this? So Kai, if you were asking someone out for a date and you go, listen, I find you pretty attractive. Well, thank you. I'd like to have a cup of coffee with you. I got a question first. Sure. Who does your hair? Don't you, when you just, see, this is when you know that a person's not interested. You can't stop your face from scrunching. Does that make sense? Hey, do you know anyone that needs to make money? When is this? Forget it. Forget it. No, that's when people dive in and want to try to convince them and try to sell them. You know, when I did that training this morning with the new Savvy group that's coming in with their clothes, right? Do you guys know why Robert Hollis is doing this business? You guys know my story. Terry, my incredible wife of 40 years, said, honey, would you help me build my business? Kai, that's a yes or no answer.
And that was exactly what Molly was asking me. It's like, would you help me build my YouTube business? And I'm like, yeah, sure. But I'm like, all right, how do I explain this stuff to a 10-year-old?
Oh, yeah, it is. So here's how I help people with YouTube, right? I would say to you, Kai, if you have some spare time and you just want to relax and sort of get entertained, what is something that you watch?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
Funny stuff.
Funny stuff.
Motorcycle.
Okay. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite comedian?
No.
Okay. What kind of comedy do you like?
That's a good question. I'm a very Kathy Griffin personality.
Okay. Let's go to motorcycles. What kind of motorcycle do you like?
Ducati.
Okay. I would send you a link to the Ducati YouTube channel. Go, Kai, I go to videos, and then I would click on the one that's most to watch the most, and I would send you this link. Check this out, Kai. And you send me a message back. Robert, that was a freaking amazing video. Hey, did you notice it was a YouTube link? Yeah, I watch YouTube all the time. Then why aren't you putting videos on your YouTube channel? I'm never showing my face on camera ever. Great. Then share somebody else's YouTube video on your channel. It's like, there's people out there, you guys, that make millions of dollars a year sharing other people's videos on their YouTube channel. So what I've been doing to inspire people is sending people Mr. Beast videos. Because when I send people Mr. Beast videos, they just go, I had no idea this guy existed. And here's a crazy one, you guys. Listen to this. Is there anybody that's famous that you guys know? Anyone famous that you guys know that you would like to meet? Do you know that one of Mr. Beast's favorite people is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson? So you know what Mr. Beast did? Mr. Beast found out where The Rock was, and he had someone reach out to him and say, hey, if you get Dwayne Johnson to me, I will donate $100,000 to his charity. How fast do you think that message got to Dwayne Johnson? What? There's a guy here, and he said he wants to play rock, paper, scissors with you for $100,000 of a charity of your choice. Where the hell is this guy? So the next time you see Rock with Mr. Beast, and he shakes his hand and he goes, what's up? And he says, I want to do rock, paper, scissors with you. And he goes, whoever wins, the other person has to donate $100,000 to the charity of their choice. Rock goes, you're on. You're on. He does it. Mr. Beast beats him. And Rock says the deal's the deal. Where should I send $100,000 to? And he goes, I want you to send your 100,000 to your charity, and I'm also going to send $100,000 to your charity. How fast do you build a relationship and a connection with somebody? What do you think Mr. Rock thinks of Mr. Beast? People show up if you're going to give 100,000 to their charity. They want to meet you. So who do you want to meet? And some of you are going, I could care less if I meet anybody. Awesome. Good for you. So did that help you, Kai?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now that actually, you said that there are people actually making money by sharing other people's videos. How do you go about doing that? Actually, I've looked into it, but I can't seem to find a right answer on how to copy somebody's video and then post it into my personal channel.
Yeah, I would definitely, for you to create revenue from your videos, you have to create your own videos. But there's a number of ways to do that. And so just like Lisa Marie, that I'm so proud of, and a number of other people that have reached out to me, what you got to do is you just go right on, some of the stuff that Matt talked about. What you need to do is you need to say, okay, what kind of content would I like to create that would get people to want to give me, subscribe to me, click on the bell, maybe do a super chat, whatever. Here's a great question for Matt, maybe. I wonder if a person can actually, Lisa Marie might know this. Can you click on enacting super chats before you monetize your channel? I don't know. But everything that I ask Kai, I go right to YouTube, in the YouTube search, not the Google search. And I put right in there, how do I make money with YouTube? I'll put in there, how can I make money using other people's videos? That one that vidIQ, they will show you every step. So it's like people going, you know what? I'd like to be a martial artist. In fact, I'd like to be a black belt. I just don't want to find a mentor or a sensei, and I don't want to learn from them. It's like, we live in a day, Kai, where anything that you want to know, you got to go to YouTube and you got to look it up and you say, well, I didn't get anything out of this video, but I'll watch this video. I watch this video. And that's how Robert Hollis built a YouTube channel. But that's honestly how I built everything. So my son, Kyle, gets a leak in his bathroom, wakes me up in the middle of the night and goes, Dad, the carpet's all wet. I don't know what's going on. And I shut the water off and I said, we'll worry about it in the morning. So I get up and there's a pinhole in one of the copper pipes and it's shooting right against the sheetrock, dropping down, soaking the entire floor. So you know what I said to Kyle? I said, I guess we got to redo your bathroom. Guess what my next step was? YouTube. And there's new technology out there. There's now plastic piping. There's now to be able to way to connect the pipes. It's like, wow, there's how to put this shower in. How to jackhammer the floor and move the drain. It's like everything I showed Kyle was not that Robert knew how to do it. It's how I could teach Kyle that if he got in a situation like this, how he could do it. Did you guys catch that? So when you could teach people, so then we had to do a lot of caulking in that bathroom when we replaced everything. I get up the next day and Kyle's doing this little tiny cut in the caulking tube. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, I went on the internet. I seen that you cut the tip a certain way and you can lay the caulk faster. I go, oh, you watched that on YouTube? Well, you said that I had to do this, so I wanted to know how an expert did this. Almost like the job of a father's done. So there you go. That help you, Kai?
Yeah. I mean, Molly's biggest niche right now is how to make Japanese sweets at home and for kids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't know why people
very
don't
good
go
niche. I
on.
completely support it, especially for single parent households. So there's a very good niche market for her. We're
Got
just
it.
finding ways to get it.
Well, I love you, Kai, and it's always great to have you on here. I'm glad you're a part of my family.
Thank you, Robert. Much obliged.
You bet. Love you, love you, love you. Have a great weekend. Craig, let's wrap her up, man.
All right, Kai, thank you so very much. And everybody, thank you for an amazing AMA. Wow. Lots of great shares with links and things like that. If you want to save the chat here on Zoom, click on the three dots in the chat. If it's not in the chat, then it's up above where it says meeting chat, and there are three dots next to the title of this Zoom. Click on those three dots and then click Save Chat, and it will download to your computer after we are done. Otherwise, if you're watching us on YouTube, we will post all of those links in the description below the YouTube there, where the join button is, where you can join us as part of the inner circle. How's that for a transition? To become part of the inner circle and join us at roberthollis.com/join. So please do that, and all the links will also be in the chat for YouTube as well. Big shout outs for this amazing AMA today to Bill Shoemaker, Santa Corky, Mark Ingstar, Ed Medina, Lisa Marie Cook, Raymond Freeman, and Kai Au for participating and sharing with us. Also, Matt Hollis, bless you, my friend. Thank you so very much for being our executive producer and visionary here on the Robert Hollis YouTube channel, and for the Imaginators and Inner Circle and everything involved with the Hollis organization. And thank you for participating in today's AMA, because why? You are AMazing. We love you. We appreciate you. Please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. Please share the videos here, and I'm going to go ahead and unmute so everyone can say so long on Zoom. Thank you so much, and bless each and every one of you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Love you all.
Thank you so much.
Bill. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mark.
You're
Lisa,
amazing.
Dusty, my
Mike.
friends.
Thank
Peter
you,
and
my
Linda.
Imagination family.
Big hug. Thank
Peter
you
and
so
Linda.
much.
Jody.
Go Imaginators.
Wanda. Wow, look at Jamie. Nice shirt, man. Nice shirt.
Let me
It's
know.
Jamie.
Jamie,
Wait, Jamie,
thanks,
don't go.
Got an
Oh,
eye on
nice.
Jamie there.
Thanks,
What
Kevin.
is Jamie?
Hi, Diane.
The
Hi,
third eye.
Diane.
They will laugh. He's
Thank you,
working out.
Raymond. Thank you, Melody. Thank you,
Thank
Daniel.
you, Robert. Thank you, Matthew.
Say
Thank you,
hi.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Love you, Jody.
I was looking.